Top of the third here at Lenape Valley, and with 2 outs, watch Billy Kerwin of High Point ripped his double to deep right, and the Wildcats have a runner in scoring position. High Point would load the bases, but Lenape Valley gets the slow roller to Anthony Esposito at short, and the Pats get out of the inning, and we have no score. Bottom of the third, it's Danny Titus of Lenape Valley with the ground ball single up the middle with 1 out for the Pats. 2 batters later, it's Anthony Esposito with the 2-out single to right field, and the Pats have runners on first and third. Lenape would load the bases, but High Point starter Ben Costello gets the big strikeout here to end the inning, end the threat, and we still have no score. Top fourth we go, and High Point has runners on first and third with 2 outs, and it's Kyle O'Connell with the ribby single to right as Matt Duma scores, and High Point has the 1-0 lead. The Wildcats will score another run to make it 2-0 on an error before the inning comes to an end here with this fly ball to Tyler Robertson in left with the bases loaded, and remains 2-0 High Point through 3.5 innings. Top of the fifth, and with Tim Space on, it's Matt Duma with the double to deep left, and High Point has runners on second and third with nobody out. And then it's Sam Armstrong coming through with the clutch line drive 2-run single to center field to plate Space and Duma, and High Point has a 4-0 lead over Lenape. High Point starter Ben Costello retired 7 in a row, with the 7th coming here on the old 1-4-3 putout. Nice play there to end the 5th inning. We go to the top of the 6th, and it's Brian Franco crushing this double to the fence and left, but he would be left stranded and remains 4-0 High Point. All right, bottom of the 6th, and it's Anthony Esposito with his 2nd hit on the game with his leadoff single to center. Tom Armstrong follows with the single down the third base line, and the Pats have runners on first and second and nobody out. But Ben Costello gets the pitcher's best friend here with the 4-6-3 double play. Look at the great scoop at first by Tim Space. Big play there to end the threat, and Lenape Valley does not score. Bottom of the 7th, and it's pinch hitter Ryan Gentile with the double to the gap and left for Lenape, and they are in business with runners on second and third and 1 out. Lenape Valley would load the bases, but High Point reliever Billy Kerwin gets the fly ball to deep right field to end the game, as High Point would top Lenape Valley 4-0 to keep pace with Jefferson in Freedom Division play.
It's great. We're 9-2 now. It's always great to come out here and get a win. Ben did a great job on the mound, and we all collectively did a great job hitting.
It was a good win. We have Jefferson coming up soon, so we got to keep pace with them right now. So this win was very big, and Ben pitched a heck of a game the entire time. We had some big hits throughout the game that gave us the lead there, and it was a great win overall for our team.
It was a pretty good win, team win. We couldn't hit in the beginning, and then we finished it up pretty good. So.
Overall, probably a good victory. Boost our record to 9-2. It's definitely helped during states.
I think it's just staying close as a team, a lot of team bonding. Every day we go out there, we're thinking positive, trying to make things happen, and once one guy does, we try and pick him up and have somebody else follow in his footsteps.
It was a great team win. I really emphasized that in the beginning of the year. Not one person's going to go out there and win the game. And throughout the year, we've had 9 wins so far, off to a great start. And pretty much everybody has had a role in one of those games. Today, Sam came up big. He struggled a little bit recently, and then he had 2 hits for us that really were key to our victory. Our pitching has been very good this year. I mean, we have a lot of arms, and a lot of people go out. We had Ben today, and Billy kind of has come in and picked us up a lot. Last week we saw Braden come out, Steinman, and kind of pitch a great game against Sparta. It was no hitter going into the 5th inning. It's kind of hard to figure out who you're going to pitch next, but so far everything's worked.
High Point has a lot of good arms in their stable. Today was Ben Costello, the lefty, was terrific. He didn't give up an earned run in 6+ innings. He had 4 Ks and gave up 6 hits.
Definitely not my curveball, but my fastball, my locating was pretty good. So.
Things got a little sweaty for the Wildcats in the top of the 7th. Give credit to Lenape Valley. They didn't go down without a fight. Billy Kerwin came in and shut down the door with the bases loaded to get the save.
Ben did a great job. Coach came out to the mound. He asked how Ben was feeling. He said a little bit tired. So he looked at me. I said, I can do it. And I just tried to do it.
Kyle Picar's pitched very well for Lenape Valley. He was battling Costello. Top of the 5th, though, the High Point broke through. A big hit from Kyle O'Connell made it 2-0 Wildcats.
He pitched a good game too. I was just kind of looking to make contact and try and put the ball in play and see what happened from there. And luckily I got to poke one over the second baseman's head and scored a run, which was nice.
High Point made it 4-0 in the top of the 5th. A big 2-run single from Sam Armstrong.
I was just looking to make contact with the ball. Ended up hitting a line drive up the middle.
Costello was able to get out of jams most of the game, especially in the third inning. Lenape Valley loaded the bases, but Costello came up with a big strikeout to end the threat.
You got to locate and you got to pitch strikes, basically.
This win, it gives High Point a great start at 9-2, their best start in a long time, and they're very pleased to be off to the fast start after starting last year 1-5.
Pretty much teamwork is the entire thing. Our coach has been stressing teamwork. We try to not be individuals, and we look to be that team.
Last year, and we had a kind of 1-5 start, ended the season really well, winning 10 straight. But this year, it's really nice to kind of come out and have a good start, and kind of know like our team is playing well overall, and we can keep going from there.
We're looking to go sweep the week next week, so get a good seeding in the States.
That's what we're hoping for. That was definitely a problem last year with the winter that we had, and one of the things that we did is this team got together probably in the fall, and we decided that we were going to make a push this year. We fundraised a lot, and we actually took a trip to Florida for spring training. A lot of the local teams are doing it, so and that put us right in the middle of our season. Like we were last year. We were struggling the first 5, and now we're probably almost 20 games in because we played 5 down there, and we played some great competition. They do a great program down there. I know Jefferson's down there. Lenape went down there before us as well, and we get to see some good pitching. So I think that really benefited our hitting this year, and our pitchers. They've learned how to pitch because if they make that mistake when you're playing like teams like CBA and stuff, they put it to you.
The win also helps the Wildcats keep pace with Jefferson in a very tight Freedom Division race.
Like I said, it's a great team win, and our goal was to have, put a banner up this year, and it's in our hands. So we play Jefferson, and we still have Hackettstown, we still have Sussex Tech to go the second half. So we still have a lot of great competition, a lot of great coaches out there that are really, pushing for the same thing.